Hello, Pankhurst, and welcome to your first science lesson this week. So today is Tuesday, the 19th of January, 2021, and your learning objective today is can I answer some questions by researching magnets? So if we were in school today, you all would have walked in and your tables would have been covered with magnets and objects for you to explore. So far, we've looked at forces in our previous science lessons. Now, can you tell me what we've covered about forces? What I would like you to do is put your thinking caps on, talk to your teddy or talk to your adult and tell your adult what you think a force is. And can you do a pulling and pushing freeze frame for me, please? Pause the video now and just do that for me. Fantastic. Now, if I was playing tug of war, what type of force am I using? So remember, tug of war is do a tug of war action. Okay, what force am I using? Fantastic. I'm pulling. Okay. Now, what experiment did you do last week and what did you learn from it? Discuss these all with your adult or your teddy. Okay, fantastic. I'll just go over this with you now. A force. A force is a motion where you're pushing or you're pulling. Okay. Now, you should have all done a pulling and pushing freeze frame with your adult or your teddy. And I have seen some amazing ones uploaded on Tapestry already. Okay. So pulling is when something's coming towards you and pushing is when you're moving it away. Now we've done the tug of war action. Now, what experiment did you do last week and what did you learn from it? So last week you had done an experiment on friction where you had got a few objects and a few surfaces and you had tried to move these objects on these surfaces to see whether they go fast or slow and observe what had happened. Okay. Now, I am going to show you something, and whilst I'm showing you this, have a think about what it is, okay? Now, I'm going to put the screen on myself. Let me put the screen on myself. So, this. What is this? What do you think this is? Have a good look at it. This is what would have been on your tables in school. What is this? Fantastic. It's a magnet. What do you think a magnet is and what does it do? What is a magnet and what does it do? Pause the screen now and discuss it with your teddy. So a magnet is a material or an object that produces a magnetic field. And the magnetic field is invisible. It's inside the magnet. It's on the North Pole and the South Pole. And what the magnetic field does is it is responsible for pulling and pushing other materials away from it. So if it pushes it away, it is repelling. If something is pulled towards the magnetic field, it is attracting. Okay, fantastic. Now, today you will start to learn about magnets and how they work. Now, I haven't been able to lay out the table for you with magnets and objects the way I wanted to. So instead, there's a video for you to watch. Okay, these videos should have been sent on your task list. Okay, if you're finding it hard to access it from your task lists, I will post the link onto our Teams chat group for you to access it from there. Okay, here are the links for the videos. They should have been sent to you on your task sheet for this week. If they don't work, you'll find them on your class Teams chat. Whilst you are watching this video, make sure you make notes on what you have noticed. So what I would like you to do is get a piece of paper and a pen ready. So when you are watching these videos, you make notes. Now, Pankhurst, remember, notes are not sentences and word for word. They're just keywords and things that will help you remember the information that you've listened to. Okay? Now, here are some shapes of different magnets. Okay? So you don't just have the one standard shape of a magnet, you have different types of magnets. You have this bar magnet, which you usually have in school. The red side is the north side and the blue side is the south side. Then you also have a cylindrical magnet, which means this magnet is a cylinder shape. So it's round, yeah, it's a cylinder shape. So on this again, you have the north side and the south side. Then you have a U-shaped magnet. So a magnet which looks like a U. And on that, the red side would be north and the blue side is south. Now, most your magnets, when you have magnets and they do come into two different colors like this, the red will always be your north. So this magnet of mine, let me put it in the screen. This magnet of mine, which is red and silver, the red side is north and the silver side is south. Then you have the ring magnet, and you usually have these magnets on your toys, yeah? Then you have the circular magnet, and then you have a horseshoe magnet, and this is called a horseshoe magnet because it's the shape of a horseshoe. Okay? Now, these are your tasks. To choose the task which is most appropriate for you. Activity 1, make a list of where magnets are used in everyday life. So you should have seen this in the first video. You should have seen different places where magnets are used. Okay. Activity 2, write down 5 facts you learned or noticed about magnets from the videos. Okay. And activity 3, write down a paragraph about what you noticed and learned from the video. Then your extension is draw and label 2 shapes of a magnet. Now what you can do is, for the extension, you can go back to you can rewind the video back to where I've shown you the different shapes of magnets, and all you have to do is draw it, color it, and label it. Okay, fantastic. Well done, Pankhurst. I'm looking forward to seeing your work on Tapestry. Good luck. Goodbye.